billion, an inordinate sum that no one would imagine having at some point in their life. However, some people have been able to. These are people who have had tremendous success in their respective fields, and their advice can be invaluable to anyone looking to build a successful career or a business. And that's why in this video, we're going to see the advice of the world's most influential billionaires that can potentially change the way you think. Let's start with Mark Cuban, the entrepreneur, investor, and the owner of Dallas Mavericks. One piece of advice that Cuban often gives is that your time is your precious asset, and managing it will have a harmful impact on your productivity. In an interview GQ Sport on how Mark Cuban spent his first $1 billion, he mentioned that the first thing he bought was a $40 million private Gulfstream G5 jet for himself. Because when you're a businessman and you have to travel all over the world, saving time by flying on a private jet is the best solution.
I told you I value time. First thing I bought, Gulfstream G5. Why'd I want a plane? Because the most valuable asset you can never own is your time.
So, how can you apply and exploit that to your life? Well, making choices in your everyday life to reduce wasting time and therefore boost your productivity. It's obvious, but cutting off all the distractions that are social media or wasting time watching movies or TV shows will obviously increase your productivity level, and you will therefore make your time worth more than ever. If you're young, you have even more time than most people out there. So this is your time to focus on your goals and realize your biggest dreams while there is still time. Next on the list is Elon Musk. The CEO of SpaceX and Tesla is known for his innovative and ambitious approach to business. One piece of advice that Musk often gives is to focus on solving important problems, because money is made by solving problems, and the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you'll get. For an example, if the problem you're solving is serving a coffee with 2 milks to a McDonald's customer, then you're going to be paid for the problem you served, which in this case is the minimum wage salary. On the other hand, if you're a visionary like Elon Musk, and that the problem you're solving is designing a way to build a rocket to recover the materials after a launch and save millions of dollars, as Elon Musk is doing with SpaceX, then you are going to be paid accordingly to it. That is becoming the richest person in the world. So focus on aiming to solve high-paying problems, and according to Elon Musk, you'll become rich if you stick to it. Next, we have Warren Buffett, widely considered one of the most successful investors of all time, and according to Forbes, the 5th richest person on earth. That's someone you will want to take advice from, in my opinion. According to him, the importance of having a long-term mindset is the key to getting rich and being successful in life, saying someone's sitting in a shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. This means that it's important to make decisions with the future in mind, rather than just thinking about short-term gains, which many beginners tend to aim for when starting investing. According to Buffett, investors should focus on finding high-quality businesses that have the potential to grow and generate returns over the longer term. Rather than trying to make quick profits through short-term trading, Warren Buffett's emphasis that long-term value is a lesson that can be applied to all aspects of life, not just investing. By focusing on the long term rather than chasing the short-term gains, we can make more informed and strategic decisions that will ultimately lead to greater success and fulfillment. I, myself, implemented his advice into my life by taking decisions based on the benefit that it can get me on a long-term view. And that really helped me in my investing gains, but also in other aspects of life. The 4th on the list is now Mark Zuckerberg, the co-founder and CEO of Facebook. Zuckerberg's advice centers around the importance of taking risks and being willing to fail. Indeed, the school system was created with the ideology that making a mistake is wrong, but it is quite the opposite. So all of our childhood, we were used to not taking risks because we thought that the error was something bad. But it is by making mistakes that we learn and that our brain stores the most of knowledge. Mark Zuckerberg says the biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that's changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. He also emphasizes the importance of being persistent, saying, "I'm here to build something for the long term. Anything else is a distraction." This is consistent with the advice that Warren Buffett mentioned earlier in the video. It's with these kinds of advice from the most successful people in the world that we learn the most of the things we were told when we were kids in school are wrong, and that we should only listen to advice from the people who really did what we want to accomplish later. Last on our list is one of the most successful and influential business leaders of our time, Jeff Bezos. His insights and guidance have helped countless entrepreneurs and business professionals achieve their goals. Bezos' best advice will be that client satisfaction is the most important thing to consider when starting a business, and it's even truer with the increase of popularity with the social media over years because customers can tell their experience much more easily. In an interview with Forbes, Bezos stated that if you make customers unhappy in the physical world, they might each tell 6 friends. If you make customers unhappy on the internet, they can tell each 6,000 friends. This statement highlights the importance of customer satisfaction in this digital age and how quickly negative experiences can spread online. Bezos emphasizes the importance of putting the customer first and constantly striving to improve the customer experience. He has even stated that Amazon's primary focus is not on competition, but on customer obsession. This customer-centric approach has played a major role in Amazon's success and is something that entrepreneurs should keep in mind as they build their businesses. With the advice of these 5 billionaires, I hope that you have a better knowledge in order to reach this ultimate billionaire status at some point in your life. If you enjoyed this video or have learned anything from it, consider subscribing to this channel because every week we publish a dedicated video about finance and personal development. I'll leave you with a video that now appears on the screen that you might like, so feel free to go and see it. Thank you for getting to this point in the video and see you soon.